All right, welcome back to The Shaved In, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at another soap from Declaration Grooming. This is Sun at Lumiere, and I could be mispronouncing that or pronouncing it incorrectly. Been wanting to try this guy out for quite a while here. I have the other one I picked up at the same purchase, which is the Bangarang. Awesome. Double A Shaves made a review on this guy and mentioned it smells like that aquatic scent, rain outside. I'm all about that. So as soon as I heard that, I immediately went to the website and purchased both of these ones. So I already did a review on the Bangarang. This one is awesome. It's like a wet earth, kind of like in the woods with like the fall leaves underneath your feet. It's the best way I can describe it. It's the mix of those two scents, to where it's a very woodsy type scent that has that kind of wet, damp, rain, just very unique scent. This one, did a little finger scoop out of there. It's a nice soft soap. Super easy to get a lather going with it. I pre-lathered the soap in the bowl here just to save some camera time. But that's what the soap looks like when you first get it. It's kind of cut, I don't know what, if it's cold press or whatever this probably doesn't say, but smell it straight from the can. It's kind of like this sweet, wet earth. Trying to pinpoint what exactly. You definitely smell like that rain. You know, when you're outside and it's kind of like a wet day, puts off like a different scent. The other one I did a review on a while back, La Tierra Mojada from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. That one smells like wet asphalt. It smells fantastic, or wet concrete. This one's a little different. It has like that classic wet earth scent, but it has more like almost a floral, sweet undertone to it. So anyway, it smells great. Super excited to give it a whirl. As far as the splash goes, I got the matching splash. I'm trying not to shake it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera in there. It's kind of got like a mixed layer of oil on the top there. So it's just to point out, super important to always shake these guys prior to splashing. Just because they do tend to separate depending on what kind of formula they're using in there. Smell this guy straight out of the bottle. Okay, huge focus on the wet earth, wet aquatic scent. Super excited to try that, because usually it's the other way around. Usually they put like the floral scent forward or something else forward. That one is wet. Gonna be using a new cube today. So Double A Shaves, just to mention it again. He did a video recently. It was Chiseled Face, the soap. I can't remember the name. Sub-Zero or something like that, I can't remember. Anyways, it kind of piqued my interest to get something crazy menthol, and I've been wanting to give this one a shot. I bought my buddy Jack one of these. This is the Cube 2.0 Ice Cube. Take it out of the package here. Got a nice cool kind of blue hue to it. Pretty cool. It's got the cube kind of stamped in the back there, so you get the light on there. So super neat. Smells like a massive cough drop. So I've seen people review this one. I was hesitant to give it a whirl. I like menthol, but I don't like it so much to where you can't even open your eyes. It's so strong. That's probably the biggest thing I don't like about it, is when it starts to affect my eyes. The actual sensation of that cooling effect, I really like it. I just wish it didn't have that vapor off, like the off gas, or whatever you want to call it, that kind of goes into your eyes and starts to burn your eyes. I'm not about that. So I also talked to a buddy of mine at work. He got the ice cube, and what he does, I thought it was super interesting. He'll get his lather going, and he will not apply a crazy amount on his face like I do. He'll just wipe the top of this a couple times with the brush, and then it'll add a little bit of menthol kick to it. So he likes that cooling effect, but again, same thing. He doesn't want it so overpowering to where he can't even open his eyes, and his eyes are getting all puffy and irritated. It's not comfortable. Moving into the blade, still using the Alpha handle. This is the Alpha Viper handle from Alpha, I think it's just called alphashaving.com or something like that, with the Henson sensitive skin, or sensitive light aggressive, Jesus Christ, light aggressive head. Got a brand new Wilkinson in here. just to kind of reiterate with the Wilkinson, this is the saloon pack one that I like to purchase. You can't find these anywhere besides eBay. I've been unsuccessful with Amazon, in the store, wherever you're looking. I like the India one specifically. I've tried both of them. Let's see if I can find the other one real quick. Not like it. Here it is. These guys. So this is not the correct one. This is the correct one. So this guy, let me see if I can find out where this is made. It looks like it's all in like German. Poland. Okay, so these are made in, no, hold on. Maybe it is in Poland. Anyways, these are the wrong ones. I can't read anything on the side there. But these are the wrong ones. I thought these were the right ones when I was getting them online because they were around the same price. But of course, when they come out, this one's got, it's like a nice plastic carry case. And the cool thing about these is there's a part in the back here that you can actually, I'm gonna break this guy open, that you can actually store your old blades in. What the heck is the side of this thing? There we go. So, just to show you, the top, super nice. You just slide the blades out, push up, get the little cardboard thing out, and all your blades are still inside there. Push up and you need a new one, take it out, you use it. If you flip this thing over, a lot of people don't know this, there's a little slot right there. I don't know if you can see it. Little slot right there to where you can put all the used blades. So there's like two little areas inside this one little box. So there's the one where the new blades are, which is on the top. And then on the back, there's a little sheet in between going down the middle of this thing that allows you to put your old blades inside here so you're not having them just thrown inside the trash can, just sitting there. It's a good feature if you have like kids or anything like that that like to stick their hands where they shouldn't. Really like the packaging of this. I wish they did it with this guy. This is just a cardboard one. But if you can look on the back here, this one says, manufactured by Gillette, India, limited plot number 4, Katha Batolia, Kalan body. So that's what I'm looking for. My camera's probably not gonna be able to pick that up, but the saloon pack is the one that's made in India. So if you're interested in trying the one that I like, I've always had great success with, I've turned a bunch of my buddies onto. They also have great success with it. People call me crazy. There is a difference between these two. Two different factories, two different outcomes. This one is better. Anyways, let's get into the shave here. Gonna go ahead and get the face washed off. Get this crazy mentholated cube on there. And then we're gonna have a cooling, rainy effect type shave today. So, excited. All right. And I'm just gonna go all in on the face of this guy. I really like the cubes. They are not expensive. I think it was $7 for this one. And the things last forever. I've had my other cube, and I don't use it religiously every single shave, but a lot of times I do use it throughout most of the week. Let's wash it off. Looks nice and pretty again. I do use it quite often, and I'm only maybe a quarter of the way through it. This is a brand new one. You put them side by side. I've used that much. So, and I've had that for about maybe a year and a half. And again, I haven't used it strictly by itself only. I've used the Pro Rosso. As you've seen in quite a few of my videos, but on my days I'm not making videos, I usually just grab the cube because it's easy, it's quick, it's there. Some people aren't into pre-shaves. I forget the person's name who made a comment that there's not really a point to the pre-shaves, and I'm still very curious if there is, because I'm just reverting back to my first time I ever opted not to use one. I had a horrible shaving experience. And I blamed it on the cube, or not having a pre-shave, not the cube specifically, but just a pre-shave in general. I was using Parasso strictly back then. So got a nice lather going here. So I'll go ahead and get some scooped out. My face is freezing right now. So far not too terrible. I don't know if the guy that, I forget his name, but he made a video with the cube, and it actually made it to where I didn't want to get it because he had to stop the video because his eyes were on fire. Now, I'm not experiencing that with my eyes. Surprisingly, it's not too bad. I can feel it, but it's not so overpowering to where it's hurting. So this other guy, he actually stopped the video, washed off the pre-shave, and then continued with the shave. And I was like, holy cow, if this guy has to stop the video to get this stuff off his face, that sounds painful. And I don't want any part of that. And thank you to AA Shaves for resparking my interest. Because so far I am really enjoying the ice cube here. All right. So far really nice. So these two are the first I've ever got from Declaration Grooming. And I have to say, they make some pretty darn good stuff. It's slick, it smells good, it leaves my face feeling great post-shave, to where a lot of other soaps do not. I've pretty much strictly been in the realm of Ariana and Evans and Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements and Sterling. I like those. But it's nice to venture out and try different stuff, because then you stumble across stuff like Declaration Grooming, to where it's also fantastic. It's enjoyable to shave with. It smells great. So I will say, the cube, or the ice cube, it's making it slightly difficult to smell the soap. Because it smells like I smeared a bunch of cough drop on my face. So it's hard to pick out what exactly is in this soap I'm using. I can still get hints of that wet earth and that slight sweet hint afterwards. All right, it's a little better on this one because it's more washed off. Okay, so on the face, the soap is pretty mild. It's not a powerhouse, but again, it has that very nice, inviting, enjoyable wet earth scent to it. It smells like the rain. Nice rainy day, maybe in the city. I'm not picking up any woody or like fall notes to this. It's mostly focusing on that aquatic wet earth scent, and I really enjoy it. I almost enjoy it more. I'd have to do a side by side or a back to back with the Bangarang, but very, very inviting scent. Right up my alley, exactly what I was looking for, or what I strive to find at least. All right, that looks pretty good. I'll warm up the blade, go for pass number 2. Super slick soap. And again, while I'm shaving here, I'm just doing a light amount of pressure. Hardly anything, trying to get the blade to do all the work for me. The upward stroke, a lot of people do not like to do. The upward stroke, because you have to find that fine balance of how much pressure to push against your skin When you're going down, you can almost just let the weight of the blade do all the work for you. But when you're going up, it's the opposite. Now your hand or your arm is having to do that amount of pressure. So it's just lightly gripping the handle and letting it kind of drag across your face as you pull up. So you're not striving to get a super close shave while you're shaving. All right, sorry about that, everybody. For some reason, this camera's decided to stop recording. Don't know why. This camera's been fantastic for the longest time. And sometimes on certain days, it just decides it'll keep recording, and then I'm got my face view here so I can see me talking into the camera. But all of a sudden, the flashing red light will stop. The timer counting up as far as recorded time will stop. And then, you know, it just wigs out or it freezes. So anyways, sorry about that. So we're gonna jump right back in here. The blade warmed up again. So again, going on an upward pass, it's just a very light stroke against the skin. And all you're trying to do is hit the hairs at a different growth angle. So some people's hairs grow downward, some people's grow upward, some people's grow sideways. I mean, they can grow any which direction. So that's why for like a 3-stage pass, what I like to call it, a lot of times people will go down because most people's hairs do grow at a downward direction, and then they will go sideways. So they'll come over here and they'll go inward and inward. So with that, they're hitting the hairs that are not necessarily growing down or up. It's whatever direction. So there's 2 spots on my face, here and here, to where the hairs grow inward, but opposite directions. So usually if I want to get a super close shave, I'm gonna have to go in here again for the 3rd time to hit it sideways, and then flip it and go sideways this way. But today I'm not doing anything special. I just wanted to make a video. Nothing too crazy, but I messed the camera, everything dried out. So I did miss a spot over there. Cool. I might as well. Yeah, everybody's face is different. So, very enjoyable shave. Really enjoyed it so far. Gonna get the face washed off with some cold water. My face is freezing right now. Super interesting with the mentholated cube. The ice cube is what they call it. If you like menthol, give it a shot. I didn't find it to be too overpowering toward my eyes. It's hard to keep them open and they're burning and uncomfortable. No, my face is cool. It's cold. It's got that nice kind of radiating, cooling sensation to it as you're going. It actually kind of makes it enjoyable, especially if you have like drier, more sensitive skin like myself. It kind of, best way I could describe it is when you have like a sore muscle and you put some like icy hot on it, or any of that other mentholated rub, a Tiger Balm or whatever it's called. It's kind of got that radiating. It's not just like all cold. It's like it comes in waves to where it's just a radiating, cooling effect to it. So it's neat. All right, let's get in this flash here. And face is freezing. Freezing. I got a rogue mustache here. All right. All right, again, super important to shake these guys. So let's get all that mixed in there nice and mixed up. All right. Yeah, it smells great. All right. Can't remember if this is alcohol or not. find out in a minute. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe not. Yeah, there is some burn to it. It might be witch hazel, it might be alcohol. It's definitely not like a straight up alcohol. So this smells fantastic. I almost wish they made the soap a little bit stronger of a scent, closer to this. I don't know if that was possible for them, but the splash really brings it through. So best way I can describe it, it's like a wet, almost florally sweet, almost candy sweet, like hint. So I'm picking up the wet earth, I'm picking up floral, and I'm picking up sweet. Those are the three main ones coming out. There's a couple other ones in there that I can't put my finger on. It's a very unique scent, but it's very enjoyable. I really like it. So, awesome. I really enjoyed it. Strongly encourage you guys to give Declaration Grooming a shot. If you're looking for a different soap. And this was Declarations Grooming Sun et Lumiere. Apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Lumiere, something like that. Anyways, guys, super great soap. As always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and watch this video. As always, I'll see you next time.